Hey YouTube, it's going to be one of the first videos in maybe a long series. My first impressions. You guys been watching my videos yesterday or the last couple of days. I was in on a tobacco pass, Canadian tobacco pass. And it arrived yesterday. Basically a box full of tobacco, different types of tobacco that people send across Canada. And you take you take some stuff you want to try, and then you replace it with some stuff that you have for other people to try. A lot of people weren't really sure. A lot of people weren't really sure what it was. It's popular on forums, like on tobacco forums, and I've seen quite a few of them taking place in the U.S. Where basically what it is somebody starts off by taking a box, they fill it with different types of tobacco, they get a list of people that want to participate, and there's different screenings, some of the forums say, oh, you must be on the forums active for this long with this many posts, and people need to vouch for you or whatever, then you sign up for the box pass, and then you post the shit on the forums, right? Well, one of the problems is where we live in Canada, is that tobacco is super expensive here, extremely expensive. But we don't have a very big population, maybe like 35 million people, and our country's huge. It's like fucking 8,000 kilometers across or something, Like here where I live, in Nova Scotia, I'm closer to England than I am to like Alberta and British Columbia. It's crazy. So, one of the problems is with these tobacco passes that they have in the States is getting the package across customs, because it could get confiscated or hit with duty. And then everybody loses out. So one of the things we did was, Unicorn Piper on YouTube here started, he goes, hey, is anybody interested in a Canadian box pass? So he started some Canadian pipe groups, like on Instagram, and I'm really bad at Instagram. And he's got a few people on, like, chatting on Voxer and stuff. But what he did is he said, hey, if you're interested, let me know. So he got about a dozen people that were interested. He filled up a box, had it all, threw in a bunch of different tobaccos that he had, made up shipping labels for everybody who's participating and instructions, and says, okay, when you get this box, here's the next person on the list you send it to. So what you do is you open the box, look at the tobacco that's in there. If there's something you want to try, you take some. We try to keep it, the weight limited, because of course you're going to have to pay. It was almost 800 grams when I got it, so you got to pay to ship it, right? So I'm taking some tobacco. Like right now I'm smoking, what's it called? Prince Albert or something, I think I got in here. Never tried it before, right? Prince Albert. Smoking it in Lorenzetti Constantine straight billiard. Not a very expensive pipe. The little L on it. I don't know if you can see that there in the sun, but it's not a very good smoking pipe. So I never tried Prince Albert. So I took some Prince Albert out. I'm going to replace the tobacco that I take with other tobacco that I have. So I'll take maybe 10 or 12 different samples of tobacco and replace it with maybe 3 or 4 different types of tobacco, and try to keep, the weight same and all that stuff. Try to replace what I take or whatever. There's little trinkets in there. So that's what a tobacco pass is. It enables people, like where we live, for instance, I said I'm going to do the first of many first impressions. So when I buy tobacco, I buy from the U.S. I only buy about maybe 200 grams at a time in case I get hit at customs. Try to keep it below a pound, 200, 300, something like that grams. If I get hit, I can afford it. So if I want to try new tobacco, I got to buy a 50 gram can. If I get hit at customs, that can's going to cost me $35. So then what happens is I get it, I open it, I don't like it. And it sits there. So that's the only way we get to test new tobacco. There's not a lot of pipe smokers around where I live. Well, if there is, I'm not aware of them. You know, I don't have a pipe club or anything like that in these parts. There's one tobacconist that's been around for 150 years in the city. So this is a great opportunity for us, the people that are participating, to try different tobaccos that we've never tried before. And this is one of them. So that's basically what a tobacco pass is. So I'm absolutely stoked. I did a box opening yesterday. So I'm smoking Prince Albert. Never had it before. That's why I'm using this pipe, in case it ruins my pipe. Yeah, so that way, you know, we don't have to worry about getting hit at customs. There was a huge variety of tobacco in there. This stuff, I don't know. I haven't looked at any of the reviews on it. It's fairly mild. It's not really that bad, to be quite honest. I've smoked worse tobacco than this. We'll see how it is at the bottom, though. That's the real test, the true test. See if it's consistent. See what it gets like down at the bottom. I'm not a big fan of aromatic tobaccos, but it's, I don't know, it's got a little bit of weird flavors in it. Hard for me to pick out the flavors. Kind of like burley. Just seems more like a burley-based tobacco is what it reminds me of. Little flavors in there, a little bit of nutty, little chocolate. Never hints of it, but it's mostly a burley is what I tasted it. I like burley tobacco. I'm trying some straight burley. As much as I like it, at first it tastes great, but I don't enjoy the smoke. So I don't think straight burley's for me. So now I'm trying to find maybe some kind of burley mixture, or maybe a light burley aromatic. I'm looking for something that smells or tastes like amphora in the green poach, full aroma or rich aroma or something. Not the stuff they make now. I think they make full aroma or rich aroma. I don't know what it's called, but you know, years ago it was in a green poach. Amphora made it. And I'm looking for something that tastes like that. Hardcore aromatic, but I'm looking for it. Can't find anything like it. Even though I tried. If you guys know of anything, let me know. If you guys have been around that long, or you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm smoking the Prince Albert. I don't think I've ever bought this stuff, because I try to stay away from aromatics, because I know that for the most part they're not that good. This is my own opinion now, right? For the most part I don't really enjoy them. I find that maybe at first they taste okay, and the descriptions are hard to, reviews and descriptions are hard to, you know, communicate what it actually tastes like. Look, I'm really into my Latakia, my English blends, Balkans. I do like to mix it up a bit. Not a big Virginia guy. I don't mind a good Virginia now and again, but for the most part, I don't like Virginia that much as I like my English, my Latakia blends. So anyway, that's the scoop. Going out today and go to the grocery store. I'm going to grab some little baggies, some little Ziploc bags, take a bunch of samples, and then load the box up with some stuff I'm going to put in it and send it on its way to the next person. And then eventually it'll end up back at the originator, so it's a tobacco pass. If people are interested, there's ways you can set it up. There's some forums, online forums. It's at the Pipe Magazine radio show. It's a podcast I listen to. I forget the website, pipemagazine.com or something. They got a big forum on there, and there's tobacco passes on there if you live in the U.S. If you live outside the U.S., start your own. I think there's different countries. Even on that forum, I think there's different countries, right? It's a good place to, say, hey, are you from Australia? Or hey, are you from England? Or hey, are you from Germany? Or you may have some local stuff, right? Like I said, it's problem with Canada is like, it's fucking huge, man, from coast to coast, right? It's massive. There's not a lot of people. So postage can get expensive. But yeah. Is it Prince Albert I'm smoking? I don't know if I'm smoking Prince Albert or Carter Hall. I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe it's Prince Albert. I just grabbed a bag of something that I wanted to try. I never tried before. The name is familiar. It's one of them things you can buy in 8-pound tubs. I try to stay away from bulk tobacco when I order, just in case I do get hit. I'm always afraid they're going to confiscate it or go, what the fuck is this, even though it's labeled. So I like to get tinned and packaged tobacco, right? I've bought bulk tobacco before, but not very much. It tastes a little Virginia in this now. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I find too, a lot of people talk trash about a certain type of tobacco, and I don't mind it that much. It is a little cigarette-y. Starting to get a little bit like cigarette flavor to it now. It's not very strong though. It seems to be fairly mild. Like the body, it's not a full flavor tobacco. Like, there's the strength of the flavor, and then there's the strength of the tobacco itself, like the smoke. And both of them are pretty around the medium, the mild side. Think of, like, not taste-wise, but now think of the Frogmorton blends. It's sort of similar to that as far as the strength goes. I find the flavor in the Froggies are a bit more dominant, though. However, this tobacco is nothing like that. It doesn't taste anything like it. It's just the strength, and the retrohale and stuff, and the intensity of the flavor. It's a little bland. I mean, I'm getting some flavors out of it. Like I say, the burley's a little bit of nut, a little bit of burley. I have a hard time picking out vanilla flavors and liquor flavors. The burley's sort of a nutty. I find it has a roasted nutty flavor to it. Anyway, well, that's what a tobacco pass is. So today is well, it's everyday Saturday for me now. Christ, I don't know. What's tomorrow is Friday, I think. So anyway, I'm gonna head out and get some baggies and bag some of this shit up and try to get the box ready to get it back in the mail tomorrow for the next person. I'll do my best. Not it'll be the first of the week. What this is, I forget now. Prince Albert? I forget. I have to go in and check before I post it. Sure I labeled the video right. Anyway, it's tobacco's not that bad. It's not that good. It's not that bad. Something I smoke every now and again, maybe, just to fill in the void, just to break the monotony. Same as food, You don't want to be eating the same thing all the time. Sometimes it's nice to mix it up a little bit. That's how I smoke a pipe anyway. Very rarely do I smoke the same blend twice. I only smoke maybe once a day. I don't even smoke every day. But I don't smoke all day long, like some people do. So it's my favorite time is in the morning with my coffee. And my repurposed Tim Hortons. So yeah, that's a tobacco pass, and here's me trying some out for the first time. Hey! How are ya?
You look like you're living a retired life.
I am!
Are you?
Oh yeah! Absolutely.
How are things?
Going pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you look pretty comfortable now.
Yeah, I am. Smoking my pipe, drinking my coffee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing like it, eh?
Hey, living the dream.
All
Let's just like you.
Oh, you get the feel for the good life.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
I got a little hole dug in the snow here.
Well, it's all it takes, just a little pathway, nothing more.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a nice day, though.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take care.
Okay, Fred. See you guys. Neighbor of mine just owns a house up there. Anyway, little neighbor interruption there. But yeah, I'm going to, I'll end it here. Did I give you an explanation of what the tobacco pass is all about? And, impressions of whatever the hell I'm smoking here. Anyway, it's well put together. Good job to Unicorn Piper for this, and hopefully we'll have some more of these. This is a great idea. Anyway, you guys all take care. I'm going to finish this bowl, watch a few vids, go get some baggies, and get on with my day. You all take care.